Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome to this reading. I'm doing a reading now. The topic is how to be the leader of your own life. And we're going to go ahead and distribute the cards into a few groups. I'm going to do the shuffling and arranging, and then you can choose a group 1, 2, 3, or 4. So I'll go ahead and get started with the shuffling. Just breathing and tuning in, noticing that frenetic energy is here. There's a lot of energy going on. Fizzling, sparkling energy. Frenetic a little bit. So today we're doing the reading about how to be the leader of your own life. How to be your own leader of your life. We're talking about taking charge, decisive action, maybe anything that might be distracting you or holding you back. It's a good place. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck and then distribute into 4 groups. A lot of practical thoughts going through my mind as we're shuffling. How to be the leader of your own life. How to be the leader of your own life. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the deck. And distribute into 4 groups. But we're gonna go this way this time. Good. Now we have a good start to the reading. I'm just gonna add some clarifying cards with these 2 decks that will help us to gain the insight that we need. How do you become the leader of your own life? How to become the leader of your own life. How to become your own leader. Oh, some cards fell out. Temperance and the 2 of Wands. I think it's ready. Ready to cut the deck. I'll do 2 clarifying cards here for each of the groups. And to the Medicine Woman Tarot. Why did I wait so long? Why did I wait so long to be the leader of my own life? How to be the leader of your own life. How to be the leader of your own life. Okay. What does it mean to be the leader of your own life? We'll just do one card each here. Okay, so now we have 4 piles for 4 groups of people. Choose a pile, choose whatever groups or piles resonate with you, and I'll go ahead and get started with group 1. Okay, welcome group 1. This is how to be the leader of your own life. How do I be the leader of my own life? We're going to go ahead and start with the first cards that we pulled, since that's more of the base structure of the reading. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. Okay, group 1, this says that if you continue to work for other people in the way that you have, you're going to find yourself in the same situation. There's a lot of creativity, a lot of development and growth, but there seems to be a cycle or a loop that continues to happen, or that's continuing to happen. And in this type of reading, we're looking how to overcome this, or how to get out of this loop or cycle. And I do see that it's from working for other people or not allowing yourself to express your full gifts to your full capacity. There's a lot of decisive action that would need to be taken here. It looks like kind of going with the flow at this point is not exactly what you want, because there is a loop or a repeating pattern that keeps you stuck. So this is about identifying what you want and taking decisive action and building new activities or new skills, new hobbies, new interests, or new jobs that will help you to get to a new place, to get to a better perspective. But this has to be from your own true desires. This has to be from your own natural gifts, your own natural skills and abilities, working in favor of what you desire rather than working for what someone else has set. So let's go ahead and get into the next 3 cards. There's the 5 of Cups, the Son of Wands, and the Daughter of Cups. Yeah, it looks like some dissatisfaction with some potential energy, right? So maybe in your daily life or in your job or somewhere in your life, you feel dissatisfied or not completely full, but you have this vitality coming up, this power, this energy that maybe you don't know exactly how to channel, or maybe you only use it in certain situations or while you're doing certain things. Like perhaps in your personal life, you really enjoy your hobbies, you really enjoy your family, you really enjoy the people around you, you're enthused by that, but then when you go to work day to day, you feel kind of disappointed and weighed down by the chaos. Or it could be that you have this idea and this inspiration that you don't really know how to share with the world. Maybe it's something kind of like closeted, or something that you feel shy about, or something that you'd like to continue to develop, but it is something that gives you a lot of excitement, a lot of movement, and a lot of energy. And so now it's going to be about taking this potential, this motivation, this movement, this excitement, whatever it is, and making the best of it, and turning our world around so that we're not having to deal with as much of the depressive issues, because we're focused on what we truly want and truly desire. So 2 clarifying cards here. Yeah, you're keeping something hidden. There's something hidden that you really want to develop, or that really ignites your passion or your spark. And I feel like at this time, keeping it hidden away is not gonna give you what you want. That what you really desire is to build upon it and to create something big with it. So this can be a hobby, an activity, a craft, a skill, a desire, an interest. It can be learning a new skill that you wanted to learn for a long time. there's something new coming in, but it's going to take your own momentum and your own awareness and desire and passion to move it forward. And the next card is balance. So even though there's something new coming in and something that you might want to shift or change in your life, something that you might want to bring to light, remember the balance in everything and enjoying and accepting the circumstances that you're already in as a way to create new momentum that is positive, that will help you to achieve your goals, rather than fighting your past experiences or fighting your patterns and behaviors in order to get to a new place. It's going to be finding peace and tranquility within yourself on a more holistic level, on multiple levels. And then that's going to allow you to not be fighting yourself, your daily job, or whatever it is that you want to change or want to get out of. That way you're not fighting it directly. You're not saying, I hate this. You're not creating mental attitudes that are negative. Instead, you focus on the good and you focus on what you want to build, and you accept what circumstances life has for you now. But it does take that daily momentum, daily task. It takes some work to change up the patterns. So make sure that you choose activities that you love, and that nurture you, and that feed you, and that help you get connected to the people that you want to be around. Okay, that's it. That's the reading for group number 1. How do I be the leader of my own life? How can I change? How can I be the leader of my own life? Thank you for tuning in. I hope that this resonated well for you and helped you gain some new insight or new ideas or inspiration. And I hope to see you in another reading. Group 2. Okay, group 2. This is for group 2. This is a reading about how to be the leader of your own life. How do you be the leader of your own life? How can I be the leader of my own life? We're going to go ahead and start with the foundational cards that came up first. Okay, I'm getting strong trust yourself stuff here. I'm feeling like this is trusting yourself, trusting that your skills and the way that you spend your time is going to be leading to something great for you. That there is something building underneath the surface. This is material energy, so it's actual projects, it's actual things that actualize in the real world. It's not just talking about it or developing ideas. This is something that's already set into place. This could be a hobby that you end up making money on. This could be a new interest that provides you new job opportunities. I see collaboration with other people and trusting yourself, trusting where you've gotten yourself so far. This also is a lot of the befriending oneself energy. There's some playful energy here, and I think that it's going to benefit you to really befriend yourself and to treat yourself really well, as best you can. I think that there is more than you might expect in whatever it is that you're doing, or whatever it is, however you're living your life. It's like an overall lifestyle theme. Then we have the Justice card. So this is like earned rewards. This is balance here in this case. This is standing up for yourself and standing up for your truths and what you believe in. This is also about recognizing your own beauty. I'm seeing that a lot just in the cards themselves. So trusting yourself and recognize your beauty. Don't overlook yourself. Beauty comes in many forms. It's the way that we look, the way we carry ourselves. It's our mannerisms, our sense of humor. It's usually things of like light or creativity, skills that we've learned. There are many, many forms of beauty. And I think it's important to recognize what beauty you are and what beauty you desire, to trust that everything's in process for you, and that it looks like there's new stuff coming in, new energy coming in that will push you toward developing and expanding this skill that's already been set, or this it's like some sort of pattern that's already starting to gain momentum. And in this future or forward position, we see a lot of fiery energy being dispensed and circulating. So maybe it's something that you do more in your personal life and it's time to go out and share it with the world. Maybe it's one skill that leads to another set of skills or another group of skills. But there is some sort of movement and development from just the base streamline, like one note, to then expanding into more of like a choir or a symphony with multiple threads. We're looking for balance here, balance in the middle. Let's check out our next 3 cards. The 10 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. Yep, so a new path is opening up. There's collaboration here, so it might mean that you have some skills maybe from your family or from past experiences with groups or friends, or you're in a group that's developing something now, and there's something new opening up. I don't know if you intended for it to open up or not. Maybe not, but it is opening, and you have the choice and opportunity to follow this new path or this new venture wherever it's going. And we're just getting a lot of good energy. Right here, this is a lot about balance and something holding you back. Maybe it's just awareness of the possibilities of what can be created. Maybe it's fear of being seen in a negative light. Maybe it's, there's a lot of stuff that could hold us back. It's also about waiting for the right times and opportunities. Maybe creating a vision and seeing what it is that you want or what it is that you desire in your life, and then waiting for the right timing. Maybe developing it a little bit more now that you have a new vision, or maybe making new plans and seeing how that goes before you throw yourself completely in there. But yeah, this is positive energy opening up to a new path or a new venture. Looks exciting. It looks really exciting. It might be in the future vision area that you have seen this coming, but you're afraid of it. You might be afraid of having the spotlight or having people depend on you or having, whatever that is. But it seems like it's been in your sight. And now, like, the pathway or how to get there is really clear, basically. It's clearing up. It will be clear soon, is essentially what it says, too. The Magician and the 7 of Swords. Yeah, I think you've been working on this for a little bit. I think that it might be due to natural gifts that you've developed, and now it just takes some planning and effort to kind of get past whatever obstacle it is. But in the center still is the path. And maybe the forward momentum isn't the strongest part. Maybe the strongest part is just simply being with yourself and acknowledging what you have and continuing to develop your craft or your skills. But there is a planning involved here. There is calculation, but it looks like you know how to move forward. You just need to do it strategically. And the Dancer, the world. This is going to open up a new worldview for you. It can open up a new paradigm or a new dynamic that helps you to see the full picture of your life, of your talents and your gifts. This is a really blessed card. It's very beautiful. And having this path open up underneath it at the center, focus on yourself. Don't focus too much on what might happen. Focus on where you are now, enjoying yourself, and creating life and abundance within that sphere. And it will attract what you desire. It will attract the expansion that you crave. Okay, thank you, group number 2. That was excellent. This is how to be the leader of my own life. How can you be the leader of your own life? Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you in another reading. Okay, group number 3. Oops, I don't think I was supposed to peek. Group number 3. This is how to be the leader of your own life. How can you be the leader of your own life? We drew the cards already, and I'll start with the foundational cards. Ooh, this one's intense. There's a past here of depression, anxiety, pain, worry, fear, trauma, and wounding. The butterfly says that there's been transformation, and the cards say the same. There's a new place, new perspective, new view, new skills, and new environment. But there is this past that was heavy. And in the future, we have the death card reversed, which means that there's probably still a fear. It's like a fear of death. It's this existential worry or anxieties or patterns that crop up. There is a lot of transformative energy going on in multiple directions. To me, transformative, let's see, life experiences have come in, maybe stuff you didn't have control over, maybe things that happened to you, and that you were able to redirect the energy to transform your life or to overcome whatever it is that happened. So now the goal is to continue to transcend or to continue to work on yourself and to build the good things that you've built, and to allow life experiences to help you to overcome whatever the lingering anxieties, fears, or worries are here. Because there's definitely some lingering fear. Death is usually about letting things go. It's about change. It's about transition. Maybe you came from a difficult setting and you're in a better place now, and there might be fear of like, what happens now? What happens now that I'm feeling peaceful, or now that I'm feeling good? Am I gonna have to go back and re-experience this? That is probably that's something that you don't want. I'm not gonna say probably on that. That's something that you don't want because you've done the effort already to overcome it. So instead of focusing on the fear of it, focus on the beauty and focus on continuing to develop what you've built already. Next cards. Oh, nice. Focus on happy memories. Justice. Daughter of Wands. Okay, this speaks to the work that you've done. Even though there's been pain in the past, you've focused on the good. That's how you got to here. There's going to be new challenges that come up. It's going to require focus. It's going to require determination. Don't get stuck in the past. Focus on the good. Attract people around you who celebrate you. You know who those type of people are. And I believe that if you need people in your life, you can call them in. Justice here. We have two cats, black and white. Continue to work on your perspective. There's still some stuff to heal from the past. There's stuff to heal, and that's okay. That doesn't mean that you can lose your focus. Focus on the good, focus on what you've built, focus on where you are and what you have, and this black and white will resolve and become potential. Whatever it is that's influencing you to see things from maybe places of fear or anxiety, have the potential to become magical for you, essentially, to become a new skill or a new skill set, to be able to move forward. But it'll take a little bit of concentration and focus, preparation. This is the Daughter of Wands, so she's still going to need some maturing, maybe really focusing on yourself and enjoying your activities and environment will help you here. In trusting the process, trusting that as you focus on this and develop this, new vision will occur. Yep, it could be cold and frigid being stuck, but it could also be that there's a cold environment, cold past, cold something, and that we found warm waters. Here's the Hierophant. And I just peeked at the last card, the Seven of Bowls, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Here we have be your own teacher. Here we have find the temperature that works for you. This is like self-care, introspection, learn what you love. Take the time to research things that interest you. This can be online research, or this can be books. This can be a lot of different things. Figure out your skills and learn how to develop them. Find out what you like and what you don't like. by experiencing it. Allow yourself to go out and experience new things so that you can learn about yourself and be honest and authentic about how you feel about things. If you feel like it's not for you, then be authentic in responding that way to the world. So it's very like precise and productive energy about like self-assessment, self-care, and self-awareness here. And it's going to continue to help you to heal to the point where you're not going to have to focus on the healing. You're not going to have to focus on getting past your anxieties and fears. You will build a new life and a new resonance that will overcome any fear, anxiety, or doubt that might cripple you or might keep you held back. And you'll know your own pace. You'll figure out your own pace and you'll figure out your own rhythm, and it's like nature to you. It's tuning into your own natural rhythm and your own natural process. It'll make life a lot easier too. And fun. Okay, and seven of bowls. It's because I peeked at two of these cards. I think it's so funny. The Seven of Bowls, there's something good waiting for you. There's something good to build toward. There might be some dreams and wishes that you hope for, but maybe don't feel ready yet for. And it's saying it's there. You can tune into that energy. You can tune into what you desire and how you want to connect with the world. If there's the desire for a love partner or the desire for friends, that is what will come in as you work on yourself and as you learn your own likes and dislikes in natural rhythm. Okay, this is how to be your own leader in life. This is a lot of introspection and recognizing and awareness. It's really good energy. Thank you so much, Group 3, for tuning in. I hope that this reading resonated for you and could help you feel connected to the divine in some way and connected to yourself, most importantly. All right, I hope to see you in another reading. Thank you. Group 4, thank you for tuning in. This is Group 4 for the reading, how to be the leader of your own life. How can you be the leader of your own life? Let's go ahead and start with the cards on the bottom as the foundation of the reading. Ooh. Okay. I thought I knew what I wanted, and then I realized that it wasn't exactly what makes me happy. And now there seems to be something holding me back or something unclear. Like, I don't know exactly what I want. It looks like you've been building something painstakingly, a lot of work and a lot of trouble, and that you realized somewhere along the way, like, what am I doing? I don't know what to do with this. I don't even know if this is what I want. And now in the future card position, you have your guard up. It's in reverse, so there's probably confusion about what's going on, and your guard is up. So there's some sort of hesitation energy, maybe because of all of the effort that you've put into this past project. Right here where you are now, you are opening up to see new light and to see new clarity, but there's probably a lot of hesitation because of what happened in the past or because of what was built. But I can see a light. There's definitely something here that is calling your attention. And I don't know, there might be hesitation to look at it clearly, or there might be lack of belief in the ability to do it, or there might be fear of being seen in a certain way. But let's go ahead and get some more cards out so we know what is going on here. The Ace of Swords, the Magician, the Two of Wands. Okay, let's take a look. Ow! And then the Magician. This is good vibes. This is really good observational awareness energy here. There's a lot of resources for you, but there's also like pain, like ow, from the past. The Two of Wands. Okay, so this would be flipping the perspective and finding a way to kind of like turn things around so that you can see the path clearly. This would naturally happen from the introspection here in the middle, where we have the magician, the resources, the magic. There's a turning point. There's like a realization that didn't work. That's not what I want. And then there's a realization, okay, there's something that I want, but I'm not sure how to go about it, or I'm not even sure what it is. But look at how much potential there is here. There's a lot of magic and a lot of, this is potential in the intellect. So maybe you built something in the physical, or there's something in mundane life, physical life, daily life that you've built that does not serve you anymore, but that provided a new intellectual pathway, things that you learned from what you built. This could be having pursued a degree in something and then realizing like that's not the field of study that I really want to do. But you know what? I figured out how to work my butt off in school, how to receive information, how to research information. There's like a lot of skill and ability and talent that was collected because of the past efforts. Here, maybe part of you feels good, maybe you feel confident about this, and maybe parts of you feel unsure, and maybe you feel like you doubt the decisions that you made because the project didn't turn out the way that you expected. That's okay. Maybe the project was so that you could learn these other talents and skills, and so that whatever is coming for you in the future will be more successful. Then you can have something to contrast when you need to make decisions in the future based on what you learned in the past. It doesn't look like you got hurt too much, but there's a little bit of like self-care that's needed. Maybe go get a massage or something. Maybe call for help, call for support. Maybe seek that out through people who, like spiritual people in your community. But it's more of an introspective process of identifying your needs and identifying what you truly want and allowing yourself to even envision that. You know, if there's something that you won't even allow yourself to envision, maybe just start writing down what that would look like. Maybe, you know, there's a lot of ways to start developing the ideas and the plans and just allow that to come in and see what starts to build. You're open for it and you're capable, and it looks like you're pretty much ready. Okay, next cards. The Empress and the Nine of Cups. Your reality is shifting. There was an old mundane reality. I have to do things a certain way. I need to learn things a certain way. This is what the world says. It caused maybe some pain and some grief. I'm going to toil and work hard for the way that I was taught to work, and it made me feel sad. That's very simple in this reading. It's just very straightforward. The positive side to this is kind of like these other cards is I learned and I gained tools and resources. I learned my limits and my boundaries. I learned what makes me feel overwhelmed. I learned what makes me feel like I can't work anymore, but I have to. Oh my God, that's such an awful feeling, and I'm glad that I don't have to do that anymore. I'm glad that I learned how to take care of myself and what I truly want, so I don't have to painstakingly pursue goals that were set by other people. Now, this is like a wish fairy. She comes in and she's basically like, what do you desire? Let's make it happen. Look how capable you are. You don't have to go through pain anymore. Look at all the options and what do you choose? Tune into yourself and figure it out, because the pathway is opening. There's something opening for you. You're not going to be able to hold on to your fears and resistances anymore if you want to not have pain. It's not about pain. Build something that you desire. So there's beautiful new energy coming in, basically magic opening up for you, as long as you can tune into what it is you want to create and then dedicate yourself to that. Dedicate yourself, take this dedication from the past and just switch it up and dedicate to what you love and develop what you love doing. And you'll find success and you'll find happiness. There's more than just success. There's like fulfillment and happiness on all levels. All right, last card, Nine of Bowls. Call in and seek help as needed. This will help you to figure out, focus on good memories, focus on the good stuff, and that will help you figure out what you really want. This is, to me, very reminiscent, but you're going somewhere with it, right? So this can be nostalgia for childhood experiences or things you wanted to do that maybe you weren't allowed to do or that you couldn't pursue. Maybe you didn't have the resources, or maybe it just wasn't an option. Look into all those things and ask for companionship as needed, cooperation as needed, support as needed, so that you can start to get to the goal. And so that the path will open up for you. There's a lot of healing here. You've healed. You've already done a lot of healing. Now you can do something that you love that will help other people heal, and that will help other people find what they love to do as well. Okay, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for tuning into the reading. I hope that you found inspiration and encouragement with this on how to be the leader of your own life, how to take your own life into your own hands and be your own leader and authority about what you experience and what you do. I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you in another video. Thank you so much for tuning in.